Wouldn't it be cool if you could turn your PC into a gaming PC? Well, today we're going to show you how. Let's get straight into the base PC for our build, which is a Dell T3500, which features a Xeon W3503 dual core at 130 watts, a 4 gig DDR3, I think it's 2x2 configuration, and a Quadro NVS 295 256 megabyte. This is all running off the X58 platform, which is LGA 1366. So a PC like this in 2017 would probably fail at gaming pretty badly. So why pick it? Well, it's mostly due to the low price, which you're spending $80 to $120 for a working system, which is pretty good for the price. With the low budget, it allows for major parts with a good CPU and a good GPU. So it is now time to turn this into a gaming PC. So let's start out with the CPU. For that, I bought a X5650, a 6-core 12-threaded 2.6 GHz processor. This is pretty much a first generation core processor, but the performance that you're getting for the price, which is $30 in this case, is very good. So that's what we're going to be going with for the CPU. Now the next part is the RAM. Now being that this has 6 slots, this is allowing for tri-channel RAM. We have a pretty flexible path to go. You could install around 6 by 2 gigabyte sticks and have an easy 12 gigabytes, which should be more than enough for what you need for games now. Now, I reused parts in mine, mainly 4 gig sticks, which allowed me to get to 22 gigs of RAM, but you could go even higher to 48 gigs if you wanted to. Last but not least, the graphics card, which was a GTX 960 that I picked up for $120 a long time ago, in case you're wondering why the price seems a little high. Nowadays, you can get a GTX 1050 Ti, which is perfect for getting the job done because it's a pretty cheap GPU compared to a GTX 1080, which is around $500. This should be around $150 or $100. So with that, I had to swap my PCU to a 500 watt EVGA since it did not have a 2x8 pin connector. But this PCU was pretty cheap, running at around $40, so that it doesn't really hurt the budget too much. Cosmetically, I decided to spray paint the front of the PC black. Well, the metal bars on the front, I don't know what to call it, faceplate. Yeah, we'll go with faceplate. I decided to spray paint that black. I also changed one of the internal fans, the one that cools the CPU, to a Corsair red fan. It's not RGB, sadly, so I can't change anything. But I didn't expect myself to go with an NZXT hue later on, which, as I was getting to, I chose an NZXT-U, which fit perfectly in the case. I hooked it up to the Molex on my power supply, and the USB fit right into the internal USB, and as you saw, is working great with the build. And finally, here are some benchmarks for our amazing gaming PC.
Climb the fuel line to engine 6, quickly! Find the tools in the tool cabinet. You'll need pliers and some baling wire. You need tools! The tool cabinet is by the cockpit door.
So that is it, guys. I just recorded those 3 benchmarks. I also did a Geekbench 4 score, the 64-bit version, and I got around 2,544 single core and then 11,564 multi-core score. So I think that's pretty good for the price to performance ratio. So anyway, that is it for the video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. And thanks for watching.